All right, time to check back in with meteorologist Robert Suhr. Robert, these storms, much cooler air behind us. How cold are we talking about? Maybe a frost tonight?
Yes, in some of the lowest lying valleys, there could be a little bit of patchy frost. Not everybody, but still cold enough for it. That's the air that's coming behind this system that brought us the severe weather. It certainly means business, and we had widespread hail reports today. There's a great shot from Taylor Funk, some hail in Van Buren. We did see some pictures on social media in some parts of Fort Smith of some vehicle windows in some shopping centers broken by some of the hail. There's Dustin sending us some hail in Mulberry. That definitely looks like it's between golf ball and tennis ball size hail. And then Kent Myers in Alma here. This is definitely probably tennis ball size hail. That is some real deal hail that will definitely cause all sorts of damage. But the good news is the threat is completely over right now. All of the worst of the activity well off to our east, moving through Conway, Little Rock. Did have some tornado warnings. You see there east of the Branson area. I did just look at our Fayetteville camera. Little bit of drizzle on that camera, and you can see atop near Winslow. It does look like little bit of drizzle here, some reduced visibilities with some of that rainfall that's left over as that cold air advection continues. Look at the difference in temperatures. It is dramatic. It's near 90 in Texarkana to our south. We're only in the lower 50s at Drake Field and Fayetteville, and we're in the 40s just a couple hundred miles to the north in Omaha. And that really, when you zoom it on in for a closer look, you can see what we're talking about here. This is not a correct reading. I think the observing station in Garfield may have broken today. It's definitely not 83 anymore in the Garfield area, but it definitely is 50 in Gravette. But further to the south, it's still warm. I'm not buying this 85 in Boonville either. I think the reporting station may be on the fritz there as well, but still, that cooler air is pouring into the area, and it will continue to do that through the rest of the evening hours. By 10 o'clock, see here, 40s and 50s. You'll need your jacket later this evening because it'll feel even colder than this with those very, very windy conditions. Winds gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour. Waking up tomorrow morning, basically 40s across the board. Now, overall tonight, we may dip into the upper 30s for a few locations tonight. Like I said, watch for a little bit of patchy frost, maybe Drake Field especially. By the time we get into tomorrow, though, temperatures do rebound back up into the 60s. So a much cooler day than what we had today. But we rebound. We flip the script by the time we get to Monday. So we go from the lower 60s Sunday to the lower 70s on Monday. Next chance for rainfall rolls in here middle to second half of the week. Our next chance for severe weather might be Thursday into Friday. Darby will have an update on that probably as we go through the upcoming work week. River Valley, pretty much the same thing. A 10-degree difference between Sunday and Monday, back up into the 80s by the end of the week, but that also returns the chances for a few showers. Stay with us. Meredith Malky is back on the other side of these commercial messages. More on the spring game for the Hogs. Everything you need to know after these messages.